All right, it's a live. We're doing another live. It's not Monday or Tuesday, so we're not doing any unboxing this time, but we are gonna chit chat. We're chit chatting. Why not? Hopefully those who have missed a lot of lives will join us, because it's been a minute since we've had everybody in here. We'll just see if anybody comes live. I'm gonna fix our lighting situation while we do that. Maybe Violet will show her face today. My lighting sucks in my house, so we're just gonna have to open a window. All right, looks like we have 3 people. Hey, how's it going, Cindy? Hi, Desiree, how's it going? Aisha, how's it going? Karen, how's it going?
That's a cool name.
Yeah, isn't it? Hey, I was just watching the video from an hour ago, and then I popped over. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. I'm not trying to keep anybody from watching the other video, because actually it's really important that you watch that probably first. So far, so good? Good.
I'll be right back.
Okay, where are you going?
The bank.
Going to the bank?
Yeah, make sure it's the monthly fee. So,
Oh.
Yeah.
Hey, how's it going? We got 17 people in here. You guys mind if I go get myself an emotional support coffee? Because I feel like we're going to need it. I spy a Green Day shirt. Yes. It's my Green Day shirt. I love Green Day. I love alt rock. I'm an alt rock fan. I'm going to go get a coffee. I'll be back. I'm waiting for everybody to show up. If you show up, don't leave, because I'm getting a coffee. It won't take me long, I promise. Violet, you want to come up here on the couch? You say hi to our friends? You say hi? Don't whip them with your tail. Sit. Sit. There you go. You be cute in front of the camera. No, she doesn't want to. Okay, get down. I'm just getting a coffee before we really get started. You know what? I think I'm just gonna grab a water. I know I said water. It's a weird thing, huh? Alright, I've got my water. I decided on a water instead, because water is better for you. Yeah, Violet's tail does hurt when it whips you. It's like, hello, keep your tail to yourself. You were going to take a shower and then you decided to see my live instead? Wow, welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm grabbing my little table-ish. Maybe I won't. This thing's heavier than I thought. Come on, move over. Anyway, so, I'm glad the rude comments were deleted. The lawyer comment, honestly, if people had enough to pay out for lawyers, there would be right. So, Isha mentioned something about a lawyer comment. I deleted it as fast as I saw it. I'm busy doing other things today, you know, like YouTube is not my only thing. So, somebody mentioned how I should sue the driver. You know, the driver was my husband, right? I think that's fraud. I think that's fraudulent. I don't think you can I don't think you can sue household members. I don't think that that's, no. No. Ooh, positive changes just says, hey Amanda, hope you're doing okay today. Just made some fudge. Welcome, welcome. So people are making weird comments on my channel, and I mean like weird, like things that you just shouldn't post comments about. Somebody was like, oh, you're really super immature for not caring if your job fires you or not. Honestly, that's all my job has been talking about since I got there. Oh, if you do this wrong, you do this wrong, you do this, do that, this thing, that thing, whatever it may be. Yeah, you're gonna get fired for that. It's like, that's not very positive for anybody new coming to your team. It seems kind of weird. I don't know. It just seems kind of weird. I don't know. It's not something I would want any of my new coworkers to do to other people. I have a daughter your age. I think you are the type of person that does better working for yourself. That's why DoorDash works for you. I think so. Esther has a specific direction that I'm going in with this live. So, I don't really necessarily love the driving part of it. Like, if I could do something else that's self-employed, I probably would. But for me, driving is what makes me the most money. Technically, I don't know if you guys know this, but YouTube is self-employment. Etsy is self-employment. So those things do work great for people who don't necessarily want to run the rat race. I think another reason why I am a little bit hesitant to say this job is going to stick is because of the fact that it's so new, and with the negativity, I'm not sure if that's something I even want to be around. I already have enough negativity, as you guys see, from my regular everyday world. Why would I want it in a workplace? I don't want to go to negative and then go to negative at home as well. So, but as far as this live goes, I just wanted to come on here and tell you guys, like, I am not 100%. I'm not 100%, and that should be okay. It should be okay for me to express my feelings on my own channel, because I do have to be the one that creates content. And not everything is going to be positive. That's not how real life works. Not everything in my life is super negative either. I personally feel like my life has been enriched by the people that I'm around, and the ups and downs are just a part of life. Not everybody has a great support system. Not everybody has money to buy a car. Not everybody gets to cash stuff $1,200 in their wallet every week. It's not a reality. So for me, I'm trying to show you guys to the best of my ability. I have to push this camera down. It's driving me crazy. I feel like it makes me look like I'm looking down. There we go. So it's not about the negativity. It's about showing you guys different life situations as a real person on a low income, because not everything is going to be positive. And that's just how it goes. That's life. Life is too short, and especially stress in this economy with shitty jobs. True. And the thing is like, not everybody is going to get a desk job. Not everybody works for the state. Not everybody is going to work a job that they absolutely love. That's not reality. The reality is that we should be able to get paid to do our work go home and have a home life. I don't want to give my soul to a job where 6 days in, they're like, oh, you're fired. You're going to be fired. You're going to be fired. You're going to be fired. If I had $1 for every time somebody said that I was going to be fired for something I did or said, I would be rich. So, do I have Dash Mart in my area? I don't know what Dash Mart is. Can you tell me what Dash Mart is? I don't believe we have anything like that. You definitely are very real, Amanda, and I respect that. Thank you, Esther. I appreciate that. I try to be 100% transparent about everything I can show you on this channel, because the truth is that it's not necessarily about the things that I'm hiding. I mean, everybody has a personal life. That's just life, right? Not everybody is going on YouTube and saying, this is what's happening, this is what's happening, and this is what's happening for everything. But I feel like the car situation is a very normal situation. I feel like it's beyond normal. There are so many people out there who legitimately just can't afford a car. They can't, so they don't. So they ride a bus, so they carpool, so they get an Uber or a Lyft. Do you know how many people I've picked up that don't drive? A lot. A lot. But all in all, I do have some positive news. So, the weatherization program, I told you about them, how they're going to come and put in a heater and all the other things. So, the positive note is that I have a gentleman who's a contractor who is actually coming here on Monday or Tuesday to do a whole overview of the bathroom. Meaning that from top to bottom, that whole bathroom is going to get looked at. So he's going to measure, and he's like, I don't know if we're going to truly leave you without a bathtub because of the fact that I have kids. He did say that he wanted to try to work a bathtub into the situation. However, things that we are keeping the bathroom sink thing, the whole thing that goes together. I don't even know what you want to call that. It's not really like a his/her counter or anything like that. Anyway, so he is coming to do measurements. He said that we might have to move some things around, but he's gonna go ahead and evaluate for a whole tear down of the bathroom. So that is really super good news. The other good news is that the guy with the heating company came. They measured a spot which is going to be over our tree, over near our kitchen, which is where the mini split would go. I'm not sure when that mini split is going to be put in, but that is a positive. Another really good positive is that I do go see my endocrinologist sometime next week, and they are going to talk about what is going to happen next with the next steps of my thyroid. I feel like my neck is much thinner than it was before. Before it kind of stuck out a little bit more because of my thyroid. If you live in Africa and you know what a goiter is, most people in Africa know what a goiter is, because a lot of people in places that don't have really good health care, they have goiters like I do. So I feel like that's gotten smaller, so that's a good positive. What else is a good positive? Oh, we did end up having the paperwork mailed off, and it should be overnighted. So that should help the process with the car stuff go a lot quicker. So there is that. What's up?
I'm scared. I looked in the window before coming.
Oh, you did? I didn't notice. Did he look in the window? Did you see him look in the window?
Yeah. I'm on the left.
Hello. Let's see. And then we've got some other commenters. Marlene says, okay. It's basically DoorDash on its own convenience store. Interesting. I didn't know that. Dash Mart. I'll have to look it up. I have a friend who's terrified of driving. We do too. We have a friend, he doesn't drive. He doesn't drive. He also doesn't really like driving long distance either, which is why he didn't end up wanting to go to the concert with us, which I thought was sad. It was sad. It's a sad situation. He rides his bike. However, I think, has he been hit by a car more than once, Jordan, on his bike? Our friend that doesn't drive. I don't want to say his name.
Oh, yeah. What about him?
Has he been hit by a car a couple times on his bike? Yeah.
Including the semi. Clipped him.
Oh, a semi clipped him. Hooray for good news. Ooh. Esther says, I was married for 40 years and married my husband of 19 and passed away from brain cancer. Oh, I'm sorry, friend. New water heater and weatherization things done to our home. That's good. That's good. Hope the program can really help. Yes, I do too. I actually think that it is one of the most positive things that is going on right now is the house stuff. Another thing I wanted to mention is if anybody bought any Lowe's gift cards, because they didn't have Home Depot gift cards on Amazon wish list, but anybody who bought the gift cards for Lowe's, we are going to redo the not subfloor, but the top floor, so that way it protects the subfloor, because that was the only thing that he could really say was that the subfloor is still pretty good, which is great. He highly suggested that we do it before maybe the end of the year if possible. Peeper Jordan, yep, he was peeping in the window, right? Are you wearing an Xmas shirt? Looks like the Grinch. No, it is a Green Day shirt. Green Day. Band. Sorry. I don't drive. Oh, okay. Maybe it's a good thing you don't drive. Hey, driving is expensive. You don't want to do it. It's overrated. It really is. It's expensive. Jordan, do you want to talk at all? Do you want to jump in here? Do you want to jump in the live?
I'm here right now.
So,
I'm trying to deal with stuff.
Huh?
I'm trying to deal with stuff. So I'm jumping back and forth.
Did you go to their concert? No. I couldn't afford to go to their concert. Another reason I think we would like to move to a bigger city area is because we want to go to concerts. Going to concerts is fun. I like the idea that the concerts are not ridiculously expensive like they were in the 90s and the early 2000s. I think, how much did I pay? I think I paid, I can't remember. I think it was a couple $100 just to go see, just for one seat to go into a concert. Back then, I think we paid $500 for my friend and I to go see AFI back in the early 2000s. Explain the name of your channel. So my channel name switched from Amanda's Budgets to Life Unfiltered because I'm showing you guys my true, authentic, unfiltered life. I wanted to continue with the budgeting, but the budgeting part got to the point where I started to not like budgeting anymore, and it's something that I enjoy doing and need to do to continue on with my regular everyday life. Oop, I just bumped the camera. I'm gonna move the camera back. There we go. That way I can put my feet down. But my life is fully unfiltered when I show it to you, meaning that it's within current time and it is not something that is usually pre-recorded. Budgeting stuff began to get really distasteful, especially since on YouTube I'm a smaller channel and I needed to make videos every day to keep the algorithm up. So talking about negative budgeting stuff all the time, money things, was getting to me, especially as a low income person. When you're low income, you don't want to talk about money every day. It's not fun. It became a chore. And for me, I'm not a big channel. I'm not a big channel, folks. I want to do things that give me joy. Even though I'm showing you guys like the step-by-step process of this whole car nightmare situation, I am truly showing you my authentic self. And like in that video where people were really super mean in comments, which honestly doesn't really bug me that much, but I know it bugs other people. Like, you don't have to live my life. You don't have to live it. Like, this is not the Kardashians. I am not a reality person. I'm not a reality star. I'm not Honey Boo Boo's mom. I'm not any of those things. I do what works for me. And right now I felt like showing the turmoil of the situation would hopefully let somebody else know who is going through a similar situation like mine that it is normal. It's okay to...
Oh, I see. So, okay.
Huh?
Up on the tag up here is...
It's spelled weird?
Yeah.
Oh.
Not the channel, but the... I think it's your channel handle, so we might have to go in there.
Yeah, I might have to change that. I don't know.
My bad.
I don't know. I don't pay attention to those things. I don't know what AFI stands for. No clue. Haven't seen that band around in forever and ever. Sorry. Life is hard. For everyone, just hopefully the new year will be better for us, right? The hope is, and I think that people
Fire inside, yeah.
I think that people get really confused on how New Year's works. They think, oh, it's a whole new year, it's a start over. No, it's just a continuation, but I think it's how you perceive the new year to start. It's a continuation of something that could be positive. So think of it that way. Talk about your...
Oh, yeah. Yeah, see? Right there.
Yeah, I see it.
Yeah, right below it.
I think it's just the handle.
Yeah.
I think, so sometimes there's people with other similar names, and they don't... There's only so many handles. Like, you can't be 5 of the same thing.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah. So...
Thank you for bringing attention to it.
Hello, Sophie. That
scared her.
Scared me. Will you turn off that heater? It's like blasting me in the face. I think there is a lot of fake in the big cash stuffing things. I think so. All I have to say about that one is watch what the money looks like. That's all I gotta say. I'll keep my mouth shut and I'll drink my water. AFI stands for a fire inside. Cool to know. Let's see. Hey Samantha, how's it going? I like to draw the line between years. New Year's, new start, right? Let's see. By the way, how was it? How was it like to be live for the first time? Honestly, I don't really feel like it's much different than making a video, other than I can't edit anything I say. But I don't, I'm gonna tell you a little secret. I don't do much editing. I know, right? I don't do much editing. I just let it go. I'm just like, whatever. I said it. Oh well. Or sometimes if I don't like the video, I'll redo it. Sometimes I have like a format of how I set up my videos, like a start, a middle, and end. But for the most part, I'm just winging it. I'm not gonna lie to you. How are you both feeling physically today? I thought I was feeling a little bit better, but nope. I did the dishes and then I was like, yeah, my neck hurts. Neck break. My neck, I think it's not even really my neck. I think it's my shoulder. I was telling Jordan that, where like it starts in the corner and goes its way up into the back part of my neck. And then same with my back. It kind of like meets where my neck is. Like it starts from the bottom and then works its way. So, let's see, where else am I at? The cat's out of the bag now, I know, right? I don't really do much editing. My favorite concert was the Red Hot Chili Peppers. Ooh, you saw Red Hot Chili Peppers. I wonder how that is. I bet that they're pretty good live. We recently saw Foo Fighters. Jordan has seen them a couple times before, but that was my first show, and they were freaking amazing. They were amazing.
They were incredible.
Like Dave Grohl, he can rock it out. He rocks his socks off. He was like sweating and everything. It was crazy.
After like the first song.
Yeah, after the first song, he was into it. He was into it. I love one-take videos. They seem more authentic, right?
Miss Cupcake is in my corner. Have you seen it? Little birdie told me that Amanda would love to see Creed in concert.
No Creed. F Creed. I don't like it. Ah! I can't do it. Where is a good handy dandy fork I can make myself go deaf? I'm not a Creed fan.
Somebody said do a kickflip. That's my joke.
Blink-182 is good live. I wish I would have saw them live. So all my concerts happened last year. I was like, ah! I was so pissed off. I was like, why didn't I get to see all the concerts? I didn't. So it is what it is. I don't know anything new that's coming to our area of Oregon or Oregon in general that we could drive to that would be good this year. Have you checked it out yet?
No. They, not many bands that I follow have announced anything, mainly because winter.
Yeah.
I noticed during the end of the year, anybody that is touring in places that don't have really crappy weather, or if they do, it's it's not in country.
Yeah, a lot of our bands that we like are metal bands, and they actually perform in other countries before they perform in ours. One that my kid wants to go see, my youngest kid, he wants to see Motionless in White. If you haven't heard of them, they're amazing. Motionless in White. They kind of got that, like, I don't know. They kind of got that elder emo thing going on for sure. How cool. Wanting to see a show. Oh, he wanted to show his ornaments. Yes. He's like, Mommy, are we going to show them guys my ornaments? I'm like, we can if you want to. He kind of got chatty in one of the lives, but we won't let him appear on camera per se, like his face or anything. But he's very sweet. He wanted to show you guys his stuff. My oldest kid, he doesn't really know that I do YouTube. He doesn't know. If he did, he would probably lose his mind. I try to record when they're not here or when they're not in the car with us or whatever. But my oldest, he was practicing to be a YouTuber like 3 years ago. It was too cute. It was way too cute. I'm an Aussie and I had to be
patriotic and see AC/DC. I thought I'd never hear again.
Right? I bet AC/DC was pretty killer to see. So do you guys have any questions for us? We make a lot of content every single day, so I feel like you guys kind of know the play-by-play, but do you have any questions on things that we've never answered before, or questions for Jordan? Because I'm going to probably go get some more water. Oh, my bee tattoo. There's nothing really about my bee tattoo. I just like nature. I'm kind of a nature person. Kind of being like really like, I think that that's why I like where we live sometimes more than Jordan does, because I'm an outdoorsy person. I got the bee as more of a symbolization of my new life. I got the tattoo right before I moved in to my apartment, like the year of. I hadn't even quite met Jordan yet, but my tattoo was super fresh. When we met, it had only been maybe a month old, so no real story behind it. I just wanted a new beginning. All of my tattoos besides that one are really old. Really old. Like this one here, this star that you guys see all the time, this star is so old. My oldest tattoo is like, gosh, I don't know, almost 17 years old. Please protect your children from YouTube. So many children are bullied and right. So I feel like the reason we won't show them physically on YouTube is because life's unfair. People are mean to me, so why would I want them to be mean to them? Not only that, but kids can't handle it. They can't handle the nasty comments. Like my oldest kid would probably lose his shit. He would probably just make a video just completely freaking out because he's autistic and he doesn't like to be bullied in general. So
I mean, I think
he would be mad.
He would be mad. He would fight back though.
He would fight back hard.
The youngest though, he would.
My youngest, he would be in tears. He would probably be like, people on the internet are mean, you know, because he's 10. You make a lot of content, but we miss you when you're not on. Always rooting for you. Oh, thank you so much. I try to make a video every day, if not every like 2 or 3 days. Cool beans. Don't like the bugs, but the bees, the ladybugs, the spiders, dragonflies. I don't consider bugs. I don't like spiders. I don't do spiders at all. Spiders are freaking weird. I don't want them crawling on me. I don't want them near me. Ugh. Can't do it. Keep up the good work. So Jordan, why don't you get in this one? Are you gonna get in this one? You think not?
Yeah, I only like them because they get rid of bugs. Same.
Let's show Jordan.
I hate houseflies. They are my arch nemesis, if you will.
So somebody mentioned something about the getting a lawyer to sue the driver thing. You want to
What?
You want to tell them about how fraudulent it is for me to sue you?
I don't know how fraudulent it is. I'll send Jordan a spider from here in Australia. Yeah.
No.
They're big
No.
and they're great.
No.
Apex predators.
You keep
heck
them
yeah.
over there. Keep them over there. I don't want it. I don't want to see any icky spiders.
I got my Spider-Man hat on even too. So.
Hey, you want to see something funny? Sit up. Sit up. Almost all the way. See, this is me standing and this is him sitting.
Here, 1 second. There we go.
Yeah. Somebody was like,
we got the low seat.
We never see you standing. I got asked
Thanks.
a question.
It's my favorite hat.
Got asked a question like a month ago if I was fat, and I was like, I don't know. Am I fat? I'll be right back. You guys talk to him. Talk to him. I'll be right back. I have to use the restroom.
I have the power of the comments now. Or I always had. Oh! My Power Ranger helmets. I got the original Red Ranger. And then the White Ranger one. Little busts. I couldn't find the green one, unfortunately. Okay. Ignore the losers, Jordan. No, but it's fun putting them on timeout. It makes me feel like an adult putting everyone on timeout just because I can. People used to think I was a child because I was short. I used to be short until I got I am the oldest of 5, and my sister is 2 years younger than me, and she was taller than me forever, and everyone thought she was older than me, and until high school, and then I just shot right up. It was crazy. Where did I buy the bust? Years ago at GameStop. You can also find them on Amazon, I think, now. I haven't seen them in GameStop in forever.
What is it?
Pink and Black Ranger is the best. Adam and Kimberly, I wanted to get them as well, but those are the only 2 I could find. Cool about apprenticeship path, kudos. Thank you. I'm very excited. Just gotta get all the ducks in a row for that one.
I think it's just a matter of like waiting until springtime.
RIP JDF, yeah. No, that was devastating. That was having one year. Like, I followed him online and everything, and like, he was always so positive, and so that just when he had passed, it was very very devastating in that sense, because it was like the child Jordan, like, in my brain was hurt. Jordan, I hear you're a gamer. Are you a PC or a console? More console, but kind of dipping into both. Here, let me show you. That is my Xbox. I have a mouse and keyboard that is attached to my Xbox, and I have been playing more.
His TV is kind of getting old, though.
Yeah, it is what it is, though. It was back.
Why don't you sit on the couch with me so we can both be seen?
Because I'm comfortable.
Because you're comfortable?
Yeah, this has more back support, all right?
As he hunches over.
Yeah. You're great. You're a
Scoot
great
over.
stepdad, and my man is the best, taking a special kind of person to see. Yeah, I grew up with a stepdad, and so, like, it was very normalized for me. So I came into this relationship with her just not overthinking it, just accepting them as my kids as well. Even if they don't like, when I first got together with her, I told them they didn't have to call me dad or anything like that, because it was all on their terms. I wanted to respect them and how they felt.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, we just try our best to keep everybody pretty open-minded with our family, because we have actually 2 sets of stepdads for one of my children. So my youngest son's dad actually raised my oldest son, and then his biological dad came into the picture about 3 years ago. So my youngest son's dad was the dad for my oldest son. So we're pretty used to it. We're used to having that mix of a family. So.
Okay. Oh, question. What was the video title of where you and Amanda Joke replied to the comments about being a real man? About the comments themselves or the video that we
The
made
title of the video? Oh my gosh, what did I
I'd
name
say
it?
it might be hard to find because if you're looking for the
No,
comments,
it's a top video.
No, I'm not sure if I Love Dogs is asking where the comments were or the video itself. The comments is going to be a little harder because oftentimes we just remove them just because it's just easier to do.
A lot of times it's not even that I'm removing them for myself. I remove them for other people because they get offended by it. Like somebody made a really terrible comment about religion and
oh, for the video. So here, 1 second. I can do it right now. We'll find it together.
Oh, it's right here. You just passed it.
Did I?
It's gonna be in here.
That's for me.
No, wait,
I can just
wait.
go to video tabs. Do.
Okay. Jordan, are you thirsty? Do you want a soda or anything?
No, I'm good.
No?
Was it before the pies or after the pies?
No. It's that video right there. You can't miss this video. The truth.
Oh, yeah, you can't miss this video, the truth.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I got an ad, so I have to watch it. But yeah, this one, it has a little.
You can share it. So hit share.
I can't. Oh yeah, I can
hit copy.
I could copy the link.
Mm-hmm. And put it in the live.
I'm technologically savvy now on YouTube.
And he says that I'm technologically not savvy. I've been doing this longer than he has.
There we go.
I feel like I won on that one.
I mean, I only watch YouTube videos. I don't partake in the.
I only watch a very few handful of people. Like I don't watch a lot of things I used to watch anymore either because it's just not my jam anymore.
I need the family dynamic broke back down. I'm confused. Oh.
I mean, all it is that he's just a stepdad.
Yeah, I'm stepdad. There's two other, like both our kids have.
I got two
dads,
baby
yeah.
daddies.
And so it's just, we just kind of coexist the best we can.
Don't worry, guys. I for sure, I definitely like guys.
Hopefully me particularly.
Particularly this one.
I mean, if she left me for someone like Jason Momoa or something, I would be less upset. But
Jason Momoa is cute, but he's not my thing. I'm more of a.
He is a beautiful hunk of man.
I am more of a Joseph Gordon-Levitt. I like who is Eva Menendez? Who is she with? What is his name?
I don't know. I don't keep up.
I'm forgetting their names at this point.
I know the names.
I must have a little.
I know the names of like 4 celebrities. I don't watch any.
I'm a movie buff. He's not.
Yeah.
I watch more TV than Gosling, some people. Oh, Ryan Gosling.
I'm a Jax Teller type. That's fair.
I mean, Kit Harington, Jon Snow. 10 out of 10. Maybe a 12 out of 10. Because he's British.
See, this is what I deal with. So how can I be upset about it? Just move on. Just do
and Kit Harington is not a very tall man. I like tall men, but hi.
We have a joke. We have a joke with Jamie, from Jamie's Realistic Life.
Yeah.
Is that her channel name? Yeah. That we're getting cutouts of Danny DeVito.
He's gonna be my best friend.
Danny DeVito's great though.
What else do we have?
Becca, no, I didn't think you were throwing shade. It was just the easiest way to explain it. If that cleared it up for you, yeah, I didn't. I wasn't trying to. I didn't feel like I was like you were trying to be rude or anything. Otherwise, I would have just deleted your comment because I can.
He has the control.
I've got the power.
Sophie has decided that she takes the cake. She's gonna sit on the couch. She's with all the blankets. Hi, Sophie,
TV series you like to binge watch. So Amanda likes to binge watch Gilmore Girls.
All year, every year.
And Heartland. And what was the more recent edition? Call of the Midwife.
Call of the Midwife.
That one. And by extension, I too like to binge watch these shows. Call of the Midwife is incredible.
He's a
what is
Sister Monica Jones?
Yeah, she's the best. I love her so much.
She's my nun grandma.
Yeah, like if I could choose my grandma, like if there was a grandma store, I would choose her any day of the week.
What else have we been? Oh, I watched that show Below Zero on Disney. It's the one about the people who live like near the Arctic Circle. I like that.
Call of the Midwife is on Netflix, by the way.
Yes. Good one. 10 out of 10.
Fantastic show. Absolutely fantastic. Gilmore Girls is also on Netflix. Also love that one.
We only have Netflix because it comes with our phone plan.
Oh, we have quite a few things.
I kind of sort of share Disney Plus. Kind of.
It's called Family Plans. We like them, and so.
And if my family friend wants to add me to Disney Plus, I will watch all the Disney things. I was a very much so Disney kid, so.
We do the same thing with Spotify. So I pay for the Spotify, but we have a family plan where I just have all my siblings or friends on it. So.
There's a really good metal song I'm stuck on right now. The beginning is perfect.
Yeah. I'm binge watching Criminal Minds, but it takes
Criminal Minds, I tried to do that one, but that one took too long. I was like, I've lost my interest. I liked CSI as well. The original CSI.
Michelle asked if we are married. We are married.
Legally,
but we lost our rings. The one she has, I actually found again. It was her engagement ring, but what happened is just we're at a point where we just lost weight and our fingers got skinny and just slipped off, and yeah,
we're not as chunky.
Yeah. Be what it be. We didn't. So we don't believe in spending a metric buttload of money on rings because it's just. I mean, it is what it is. So we weren't upset about it.
Jewelry is kind of like.
I think that was like $112. So it just silver ring.
My earrings, these earrings were only like literally 50 cents on Shein.
Billy Blue says, I don't have a TV, but I saw a red one. How was that? I was curious about red one.
Downtown Abbey.
For me too.
I've tried to watch that one. It doesn't get better after the first couple episodes because I got lost.
She got a little lost. I might have to try that one again. Heard good things about it though. How long have you been married for? What, 3 years now?
We got together in 2000, so we've been almost together for 5 years, married for 4.
Oh yeah, I have no sense of time. I just
you don't remember.
The only reason why I know what day it is because of my phone. And so like I remember like dates of things. I just don't remember how long of things. Like how many of them I've experienced. So 4 years of marriage. So, hey. What do we got? I watch Bluey. That's fair. I also heard that one's pretty good. Like my sister and her kids watch that one. And
What is it?
Bluey is
Bluey?
is an Australian kids show, and it apparently there's like it's really good at talking about certain subjects. And it's like I've seen some clips, and it's like the way they explain it and break it down to make it easily digestible for children to understand. Really incredible stuff.
So my youngest son, we call him Little Piggy because when he was little, or I call him Little Piggy, he loved that show Peppa Pig. Loved it.
Oh, Becca, I'm so sorry. She lost her ring in the toilet and she flushed it. Yeah, that's devastating.
Mine was when I was bowling. We got married, and then so kind of weird coincidence. So my best friend and his wife started dating the same time we started, except for they started dating literally a month to the day before we did, and then we got together, and then I think that they waited until springtime after we got married to do their bachelor parties. And I was the best woman, because I can't be the best man, so I was the best woman. And
it's America. You can be
sadly
whatever
enough,
you want.
I wanted to dress in a suit. I thought it would be cute, but I didn't. I ended up getting a dress instead. So we were bowling, and I lost my ring, and I heard it drop. I never saw it again.
It got swallowed.
It got swallowed by the bowling alley place.
Bluey will put you in your feelings real quick. Yeah, that's what that's the one thing why I haven't tried actually watching it, because it's I just don't think I'm prepared. Like I'm talking with my counselor, trying to unpack my traumas in my life. I don't need a show to try to also do that. One thing at a time, okay? My son learned English from SpongeBob. He was born in Haiti. He's still obsessed with that show, and he's 21. That's cool. That SpongeBob is a great show. Cool. It's so funny. Some of the jokes are so ridiculous.
My ex-best friend and I, she used to make jokes. She's like, "You're SpongeBob and I'm Patrick." I'm like,
but your kid's smart. If he picking up another language by just watching a show that's awesome. That's so cool. My longest friendship is almost 20 years.
Let me see this.
Only 20 years old now, and
I'm gonna look at my own channel.
I'm 3 years older, or not 3 years, but 3 months older than my best friend, and so we pretty much grew up together. What are you doing? Oh, no wonder I couldn't hear us talking in my headphones. It went silent.
My own channel.
So I grew up watching some of the shows him and his parents would watch in Spanish and everything, but I just never picked it up. I'm just so bad.
Aisha says that she grew up on South Park.
Yeah.
Us too.
That's fun. And then what else?
Okay, now I really need an emotional support coffee. Yeah. I'll be back. I really mean it. This water, I took a few drinks of it. It counts. Right? Okay, give me my cup back, jerk. Cup stealer.
She never finishes her drink. So I have to.
Did you pour this out?
Yes, I did. It's sparkling water. There was no flavor.
I was going to add peach to it.
We don't have peach.
I'll find peach somewhere.
Looks like a jar of mentho. I don't know what that means, but okay.
Oh,
the jar.
My coworker is going to teach us all Spanish.
Coffee is water. It can't. Yeah, it's bean water. That's what coffee is.
Water.
Someone wants to send you Aussie coffee. I would even try that. Like I'm more of
yeah,
a tea
I'm
guy,
for
but she's all for it.
I'll drink it.
Or metho. Yeah. It's whatever. She won't sleep for 3 days. she already doesn't sleep. She sleeps for like 6 hours and then she's good.
I'm good.
I'm on the other hand where I have to sleep like
12.
10 hours,
12
hours if I'm really
He's
tired.
lying about
So
the
I
10
need the
hours.
coffee. Honestly, coffee honestly doesn't wake me up all that much. So you could market emotional support coffee. Believe me, it would sell. Yeah, it probably would. I have a child with ASD, and she sleeps for 4 hours a night. Yeah, our oldest, he has insomnia, and so he without
he has real people insomnia.
yeah, like actual insomnia. So yeah, we understand.
Will you please come sit with me on the couch? He's making me stand.
Have any leads on a good used vehicle? Unfortunately, not yet.
Dude, we have a guy who's kind of pushy right now.
Yeah,
he offered his car for $900 less than what he wanted it for, but now I'm like,
Team sleep. I'm not a sleeper either.
I'm waiting for the big sleep. That's what it's really about.
But yeah.
So you want to hear something that was hilarious that my oldest told me yesterday, actually? He told me that the reason he doesn't really like food is because of the fact that he has to actually take time to eat it. I'm like, so he likes bean and cheese burritos, but his dad has been making him put meat in it when he's at his house. And so he calls it bean and cheese burritos with meat in it.
If they're pushy, then it's sus. Yeah. Yeah, it is.
Very sus.
On a side note, how do I properly say your name? Is it Asia or Asia? Because I knew somebody named Asia, and her spelling wasn't like Asia. So I want to be able to say it right, because now
I need to find a seat.
Asia. That's cool.
He's making
like
me
your name.
stand. Cool. Guess what? We're going this way.
Woo!
I need to sit because my neck is killing me. I'm not going to lie to you guys. I need a neck holder upper. One of my coworkers was like, you need one of those dog cones? And I'm like, yeah, you could just pour the coffee right in there. I think it'd be good. So, fun fact about cars. If you're trying to buy a used car, if they're pushy, it's for 2 reasons. And if you saw my video, you know what they are.
Either they stole it, or somebody else stole it and they're trying to sell it, or it's a piece of crap.
Yeah. The one thing that's off-putting is when they don't have the title. I don't care. If you tell me you lost it, you better go get it. Aisha. See, I was right. I was right. Your name is on my list of if I ever had a girl, that would be a cool name. Coffee trough.
Yeah, need one of those too.
I'll take it. I'll take it. Coffee trough. My son is on the spectrum, and I could write a book on living without right? Okay, so my kid has trained me for non-sleep. When he turned, like, I think 4 years old, I was like, why are you not sleeping? Please go to sleep. please relax, think of things, count backwards. Like, I thought of everything. I brought him, he's actually been to like 6 sleep studies, and he just doesn't sleep. And his dad and I make jokes. You better be up before he is. He'll get into something. He's 13 years old and he still gets into stuff that he's not supposed to. He also likes to take things apart, which is why Legos are freaking amazing. If you have a kid that's on the spectrum and they like to take things apart, Legos, baby, Legos, lots of Legos.
Or Mega Blocks.
Or Mega Blocks. Oh, what are the magnet tiles? He likes those magnet tiles. What else does he like? He likes that kinetic sand. He's not allowed to have it anymore, but he likes kinetic sand.
And
he also
carpets also love kinetic sand.
Carpets love kinetic sand, and he also did something very naughty with the kinetic sand to one of his dad's electronics, so no more. I don't let them have it here anymore. No more. They can do paint, they can glue things, we can get the glue gun out, I will glue gun stuff.
Also, no slime. Actively against slime.
No more slime. So my oldest kid, when he was like 6 or 7, he put toothpaste on my computer. Like in the keyboard part of the laptop. Never worked again.
Someone complimented.
Hey, how's it going, Emily? Welcome to the longest live I've ever done. Ashton don't sleep much. She has ADHD, me too. And my oldest son has ADHD and autism. So he just don't sleep. We're going. We're busy people. We're always doing something. I'm always doing something. Like, there are times where Jordan will come sit next to me and he'll be like, I want to show you this on my phone. Look at, and I'm like,
busy.
I'm busy right now.
It's mostly cute animal videos, because that's what I pretty much curated my.
Would you come sit over here so I don't have to keep turning the camera?
No, but I curated my feed on Facebook to be pretty much just mostly cute animal videos. So, so I was showing her them because they're freaking.
And I'm like,
adorable.
I'm busy. Do you not see that I'm freaking busy? Was your son
Ever nonverbal?
No. No, that was the hardest part about getting him a diagnosis, was that he's always been verbal. But he's always been around adults for the most part. He was the firstborn. He didn't have older siblings or anything like that, but he also loved Thomas and Friends, and he would binge it for days. Like, if he couldn't sleep, he wanted to watch Thomas. And so he'd always be like, oh, cutest thing ever, I have to tell you about Thomas and Friends before I forget. So he loved Hershey bars. So instead of calling them Hershey bars, because he couldn't say Hershey, he called them Percy bars, like Percy, like from Thomas and Friends. And so he binged that show all the time, and he talked really well. The other thing that I did notice, though, was the eating thing. He's always been underweight. He's always been very particular about food and textures. So he really doesn't like a lot of foods. Like, he doesn't like anything that could possibly be slimy. And until this day, he still wants to go to a restaurant where the food looks like the menu. If it doesn't look like the menu and it's not what he expected, he does not want to eat it. So, thank you. I appreciate you. These I got from Shein. I actually am going to do a Shein haul on my second channel. I forgot to tell you, another big way you can help me is I do have another channel called Happy Hauling. It's got a little green icon with a girl with shopping bags. That one I'm not going to show my face on. It's going to be all faceless content. But it's where I'm going to do all of my shopping hauls. And I'm thinking about doing a Shein haul for self-care, because I feel like a lot of people don't think about self-care and the fact that you can still do it pretty cheaply. Like, I buy all my earrings and all of my press-ons on Shein or on Temu. So like these are just plain plastic ones, and then it's just the dip stuff where you put the clear coat looking stuff on there and you dip your finger in there and you just keep doing it until it's thick. And that's what I did with these, is I did that. What are you doing with a fry pan?
I am going to make myself quesadillas.
Jordan's gonna make himself quesadillas, apparently. If the menu had realistic photos, no one would eat anything, right? You would think. He's 13 now, so I guess maybe a little bit better about it, but not really. I'm not gonna lie to you, not really. He mostly likes homemade food. He likes things like chili. He can't eat chili. He likes things with beans in it. I don't know what. He loves beans. He doesn't really like, he's not a big chicken fan. He does like steak. He does like tacos. He likes soft tacos. He doesn't, what is one thing he really doesn't like? Oh, he doesn't really like spaghetti. He doesn't really like lasagna. I don't know what it is. He just doesn't like it. So, what is it called? What do you mean? Hold on. I gotta go back. I just got diagnosed with ADD and I'm 48. Hey man, it is what it is. I think Jordan has ADD. My son was eating so severe at one point it made him anemic, and he had feeding therapy. So we have gone to feeding therapy with my son. We went when he was younger, and then we went again when he was probably about 5 years old, 4 years old, something like that. He didn't go for very long because he goes through spurts where he'll eat stuff and then he won't, and then he'll eat stuff and then he won't. So it just depends. Oh, the name of my other channel is Happy Hauling. Like as if you're seeing hauls, like haul videos. So it's Happy and then Hauling. Oh my gosh, I can't even think. It's pretty sad when you need this because you can't spell at the moment. Happy Hauling. Like as if you're watching grocery hauls. So, let's see. I tried feeding therapy. It didn't work. The feeding therapy didn't work. It just didn't work. He doesn't like certain textures, though, I know for a fact. Like, he liked oatmeal when he was little, but he didn't like grits. He could not eat grits. He was like, nope, no thank you. And you would have to sit with him. Like, I don't know, it's not as bad anymore, but you used to have to sit with him and be like, and if you take another bite, and if you, and bribery, you can't bribe him to eat. My youngest kid, though, that kid loves food. He bases all of his experiences at people's houses based off of the food that they cooked. I asked him the other day, I said, you went to your grandma's house on his dad's side. I said, how did that go? And he was like, well, I mean, we had steak. I'm like, is that what happened? You had steak? I'm like, I love you dearly. You're too cute. And he always, like this last time, I went to the store, he asked me, he's like, Mommy, can you make sure that, like, maybe you could get some yogurts? I was like, yeah, I think I can get yogurts. What else did he want from the store this last time? Oh, steak. That's a big thing. They always want steak. I want steak. What else does little piggy want me to get from the store other than yogurt? Oh, applesauce. Or what else? Bananas. But mostly yogurt.
On a side note, one thing you can,
see, now he gets to feel my pain.
But
yes, hauling.
So to supplement iron, there is it's like an iron fish you can put into like soups and stuff, and it'll add iron. Or if you use a cast iron, it'll do the same thing. but that does help. Is using stuff like that to get iron into your diet.
Lily says, "Can we get a house tour?" We are not currently doing a house tour.
Not yet.
He doesn't want me to.
No. I want to fix it up first. Make it nice, or at least
Look, you can see us
normal.
on his phone. It's us.
Inception.
Peace out. I think it's better not to do it for privacy, right?
So it wouldn't be, if we do anything like that, it wouldn't be like a full tour kind of thing, like kind of just a showing off of like more general rooms, maybe like living room kind of space, but not like bedroom areas. And this house is so small that most of the rooms are bedrooms. So
well, and here's the other thing too. Like, I don't.
Don't apologize, Lily. We're there's no.
Yeah, we're not mad about it.
We're not mad about you asking.
No. It's an honest question, because a lot of people, like, I see so many people on Section 8. By the way, if you haven't looked up look it up on YouTube. Ride with Bunny on Section 8. She's amazing. She works. She's on Section 8. Her Section 8 is based off of what she makes, and she does what we do. So, like, she showed a whole house tour, and I'm just thinking to myself, I would feel really uncomfortable if I showed my whole house.
Aisha,
and it's not something that I would say is bad. Like, if you want to show your house, go for it. But for me, it's like, no, I don't want to. And I think I was a little scared to show more of my life because I cash stuff money on camera too. And I don't really want people to know where or which room I do it in.
Yeah. And so, Aisha says I had expensive items in gaming consoles, especially with people being desperate and breaking it. That's why we're so protective of showing anything outside of the house, because there are people that can find you anywhere just by seeing pictures. So we're very selective on what we show. So we also added on our wish list, we don't know if it was for sure purchased, but a camera for outside and a motion censored light with a camera. Yeah. Because of the fact that we are on YouTube, we want to make sure that we're safe. And we've actually had very scary situations in this neighborhood. Like, he went to the ER because, was it that you cut your thumb open? What was it? That one night you went to the ER. Was it because you cut yourself open? I think it was. I can't remember. So one of the nights he went to the ER for a very unfortunate thing. He was gone, and the boys and I were here by ourselves, and we didn't have the car. He had the car, and somebody jiggled the doorknob. Like, straight up, jiggle, 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 jiggle. I was like, please get off my porch. Like, please get off my porch. Like, it was just crazy pants. So you have to be really careful, and we live in a trap neighborhood. We live in the ghetto. So, like, and if you don't know what a trap neighborhood, it's like drug dealers and drug addicts. This is the cheapest mobile home park in the whole area. So we got extra problems. Like, when we get bikes, my hope is to get bikes. If somebody bought me bikes, oh my gosh, I'd be so happy. I put them on my wish list, but I never know for sure if it came through or not. So if you bought me my bike, I'd be so excited, because I want to have a bike. I love biking. We've talked about getting bikes just to bike around town, but you got to keep them locked up, because somebody will jack that. They'll jack it. Let's see. Christmas tree hidden because had an intruder a month ago. You did? You had somebody come into your house? Scary. Like, actually into your house? Because I would seriously, like, beat somebody. Like, I might be small, but I will literally lose my crap on somebody. I'm not kidding you. But that's scary. No, yeah, take every precaution you can to keep you and your family and especially you and your family, but your stuff too. It's safe.
Stuff is replaceable, but people aren't.
Yeah.
My sister showed a picture of her garden and someone
Front of her house and messaged her with her address on Instagram within 20 minutes. It's insane.
Whoa.
People are crazy like that.
It's scary. That is scary. So there was a YouTuber who recently actually was stalked. And they weren't in the budgeting community. I'll try to find, her name is unique. So I have to figure out how to pronounce it before I say it. But I will probably at some point bring that up as well, because she was literally stalked at her job.
Diary of a Single Mom said, "Yes, I showed my apartment here on YouTube, but I have a lot of cameras now. I have had a bang bang on her house as well." It's yeah.
I'm a little hesitant to show too much. Yeah. And truthfully, that's kind of why the car has been a really good place for us to do videos, because of the fact that we can control what's in the background. Like, a lot of times you guys don't really see much in the background, because I will drive to a specific parking lot where there's nothing else.
Plural. Parking lots.
Many parking lots. Not just here, everywhere. Yeah. Everywhere. Like, we will drive, like, we're like, okay, well, what's our most concealed parking lot of the area? Like, we'll go search for one.
I'm gonna go make my quesadillas now. I'll be back.
He's gonna go make quesadillas. Are you gonna make me a quesadilla?
You want one?
Yes. I want a quesadilla, just one.
Just one?
Like a half of a flour one. Make yours first.
I'll have to make.
I watch ASMR. So many of them do it from warehouses now. Yes. So I actually know one person, and I'm not going to disclose who they are because they message me on Insta, and don't worry, girl, I'm not going to tell anybody who you are. But they do budgeting from a storage unit. Because they don't feel safe doing it at home, which is fair. I mean, totally fair. I really get it.
How do you make your emotional support coffee?
How do I make it? Okay, so with this, I put the coffee up to the 1 1/2 mark. And then I put to the rim regular coffee. And then to the second rim, I use vanilla sugar-free creamer. And that's how I make it out of this. If I make it on the Big Mama, she's got like this much milk, a little bit of creamer, and the rest is filled with coffee. So that's how I make it. However, my favorite from time to time is my Grandpa coffee. Grandpa coffee has about milk to about mid here, and then a bunch of sugar, and then some coffee, because, you know, that's how my grandpa made his coffee. One time, I'll never forget this. He comes upstairs to my room in his house, and he's like, "Hey." I said, "Hey." I look at my phone, and it's like 5 in the morning. It was back when I had a flip phone. And I'm like, "What are you doing up?" And he says, "I'm going to trade you this here coffee." And he scoots it to me on my little side table. And he says, I'm gonna trade it for a bowl of your marshmallow mateys on top of the fridge." And I was like, "I don't need coffee, but you could have my marshmallow mateys." He's like, "If we run out, I'll get some more at the store." And so he bought the next bag of marshmallow mateys, but it was just very cute because he's like, "Tradesies." Tradesies. Oh my gosh, years ago, I was in the kitchen and heard someone come in. I looked at the front door, and there was a big dude, and he was standing there, and one of my son's friends.
It was one of it.
Oh, it was one of your son's friends. But he just walked in. Dude, that would freak me out, man. Like, we kind of have a rule. Nobody comes over. Like, nobody. Like, my parents haven't seen this house. Jordan's parents haven't seen this house. Like, I don't want people in my house. I know that sounds petty, but I really don't want people in my house. Like, neither of my baby daddies ever been to my house. Like, I will drive and meet them somewhere. I don't do that. It's not even like a trust thing. It's a comfortable thing for me. Like, I just don't invite anybody over. I had a friend that needed a place to stay, and I offered to help her get a hotel down the street. And then I would bring her into town. But I didn't want her and her family to stay here, and it's just because nobody comes to my house. Especially since I've started YouTube, we've been very particular about things, and that's why we also have a P.O. box so far from our house. So safety is key. There are bots in the chats. Yeah, they're random comments. It is what it is. Can't do much about it.
As long as they're not being rude.
As long as they're not being weird and saying weird stuff, we're cool with whatever. It is what it is. Let's see here. What else do we have? Let's go back.
I haven't had coffee this century. I didn't even like the smell of it.
That's fine. It is what it is. Do you still have your baby teeth? I have some. Not a lot, but I have some. Actually, that's a lie.
A few years ago, when I had been driving taxi, I came home from working in my shift to find a deaf man sleeping in my bed. That is concerning.
Holy cow, Carrie, how did you deal with that? I would have lost it. Okay, I did have one super scary situation. I used to work graveyard before I drove. I didn't get a driver's license until I was like 22 or 23 years old, because I never had family who just wanted to let me take the test in their car. I knew how to drive. I borrowed my mom's car from time to time. We cruised around, but I was walking home from my graveyard shift, and I was pregnant with my oldest son at the time, and I was really super sick. And so they said, you know what, why don't you go home? It was like 2 or 3 in the morning. I was like, fine, I'll go home. I don't want to do this anymore. I'll go home. I was walking home, and a dude on a bike, I don't really think he was homeless, because he was wearing a really nice jacket, and he had nice, like, Jordan tennis shoes on back then. This was years ago, because my oldest son is 13 and going on 14. And he literally followed me all the way to my apartment, sped past me, looped around, and he stopped right in front of my door. And he said to me, "Are you scared?" I said, "No, I'm not scared." I was scared, but I told him, I said, "Get away from me." I put my hand up like this. He got back on his bike, whipped around, and landed right behind me. I opened up my door, ran in, slammed the door shut, and locked it. And then I called non-emergency. It was crazy pants. And I was like, you know what? I can't do any more graves after this. I can't do any more graveyards. And so I just quit working graveyard after that. Especially if you have to walk. Guy broke in the kitchen door. It was scary.
Told my ex who worked at the same cab company. Pretty soon here comes all the cab drivers out in their place along with some cops.
I bet. Oh my gosh.
Nice to know that the company you were working for was behind you. So
yeah, that company that you worked for, 10 out of 10. I worked for a cab company. Actually, my old boss picked me up, and then his wife picked us up the next day to go get the rental. And she was like, "I remember you." And she was like, "Remember all the crazy times and the crazy people we picked up?" I'm like, yes. I've had some crazy cab and Uber Lyft situations where I'm like, what? My most recent was I brought this strangest couple into the middle of nowhere, BFE area. And oh my gosh, you guys, it was crazy. Like, they were talking about all sorts of stuff. And then the guy is like, it's nice to know that, you know, the economy, you know, is really bad, like, here too. And I'm just like, yeah. Like, they were talking, like, all sorts of weird stuff. I don't even want to say what it was, because it was just out there. Like, out there stuff. And I was just like, okay. And they're like, I think that this is it. This is our Airbnb. And I dropped them off. And I was like, I hope I never pick you up again. So, yeah. We ended up putting our fridge against the door. No doubt. No doubt. I would have put the fridge in front of the door, too. I would have been scared to sleep. Honestly.
I would have bought an additional fridge and put that in front of the doors.
So when the guy comes to jiggle the door, my youngest is like, oh, I'm scared. And I'm just like, don't worry, your mama will beat him up. One of my clients...
MC Hammer and his wife.
That's cool. That was cool. Did he do his dance? His MC Hammer dance with the leg thing? With the pants? Hammer time. I picked up a guy recently who was working with Blake Sheldon. He was part of Live Nation. What else who else did I pick up? Oh, I picked up one of the people that do hair and makeup.
Didn't you also pick up Keanu Reeves?
I did pick up Keanu Reeves one time. But that was so long ago now. I was driving for a regular cab company, and he was like super dressed up in black, and like his face was covered and everything, and like he like looked over at me and he was like, you know who I am? And I'm like, your voice sounds so unbelievably familiar. I like literally was driving slow as possible. I'm like, don't, let's not kill us in the car. Don't do it. I have security outside and the police were outside. And, oh, crazy. I threw boiling hot water at him and screamed. I would have too.
He deserved it.
He deserved it. He deserved it. Noah, I wish he and his wife just snuggled in the back seat. But yeah, what else? So I also picked up this person that worked for like Beyonce, Taylor Swift, all these different people, and she was like, the music industry is not exactly what you think it is. And I said, oh. And she kind of explained it a little bit, and I was like, that makes sense. And like, I guess a lot of stars have a lot of anxiety about being in public, which I can totally understand. I can understand that. I will say I haven't ran into anybody locally who knows that I do YouTube. However, it would freak me out a little bit. I'm not going to lie. I'd be a little bit cautious if people in my area watched me on YouTube, especially with the money stuff, which is kind of another reason why I've backed off from the budgeting stuff too, is it's a safety thing. Safety is key with all of this stuff. Do you guys have any questions for me while we're here? I know that some people kind of just came in a few minutes ago, so do you have any questions for me as far as this channel goes? Questions for Jordan? He's currently making quesadillas, but just curious.
I'm still reading the comments.
So let me pull up. I can't do cash stuffing. It's so hard and expensive. $3 and get cash out. We're heading into a cashless society. So I think
I have an opinion about this.
Do you think cash stuffing is expensive?
No, it It can be, especially depending on the bank. But no, I agree with you 100%. Because I think that a lot of companies are trying to find ways to cash gouge us in any way they possibly can. And so, yeah.
So Jordan, do you think
I'm with you.
I'm gonna ask Jordan a question. Jordan, do you think some of the cash stuffing on YouTube is fake?
I don't know. I don't watch a whole lot of it, honestly, except for Crafty. Crafty's great. Still love her.
She's his favorite cash stuffing lady.
Yeah, Crafty Saber is she is just so sweet, and I love her laugh. And every time she talks, I feel like I just need to hug somebody. She just inspires hugging from me.
Right. Yes, we are a couple. We're married.
Violet.
We're legit married. I have a list of questions.
We're the guinea pigs. Yeah,
I do have a list. I have a list of questions on this computer for us.
But I've noticed that with when it comes to a lot of changes, especially like societal changes, like Australia does seem to take on a lot of them first.
Mm-hmm. All right, so if you have been in this live, first of all, make sure that you're subscribed to my channel. Second of all, make sure you give it a thumbs up. That'll help. Questions. I have a list. I have a list of questions. Let me pull them up. I have them on Canva. Canva. All right. So, the questions. Juicy question list. Okay. You guys ready for it? Do you feel safe being on YouTube? What are some of the least favorite things about being on YouTube? I think my least favorite thing about being on YouTube is the fact that you cannot truly make anybody 100% happy with the things that you create. So if you are a content creator and you are making videos and you're doing all the things and you're getting nasty comments and people are like, I don't want to see this, nobody cares, blah, 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 that's annoying to me. I find it kind of annoying. Do I feel, what are you doing?
It's our channel. We can do what we want though, so ha.
Yeah, so I just kind of do what works for me and what I feel like I want to share, what we want to share. Do I feel safe being on YouTube? Not 100% of the time. Not 100% of the time. Lorraine says, how is your neck and your back feeling? Like, not as bad, but still, it's still kind of like I need a neck holder. So I don't always feel safe being on YouTube just because, like, I would love to share things like do a house tour because house tours actually get a lot of views, but I don't feel safe doing them. Things that I feel like I don't like as well about YouTube is the fact that I'm a smaller channel and I have to post more often than most people. YouTube channels are like a home. It's your place where, and we're your guests. I wouldn't tell someone what to do with their home and wouldn't be rude. Same goes on YouTube. Yes. So, like, for instance, I'll give you a really good example. So people complained about my $700 car payment, and they kept saying, pay it off, pay it off, pay it off, pay it off. Well, I was, and then I get in a car accident, and they're like, you'll get another loan. I'm like, you are confusing me. You said that you didn't want me to have a car payment because it's too expensive. Do you think I'm going to get into anything less? For less? Brand new? Nope. Can't find your second channel. I will have Jordan. It's the happy hauling one. Who sleeps better in the relationship?
I sleep like I died.
Jordan sleeps like he died, and I don't sleep very long. I sleep maybe 6 hours, maybe. Sometimes I'll go to bed at midnight and I'll still get up at the same time every morning, and I'm very tired. Hardest financial time in your life. My hardest, ooh, that one's hard. I have two. So my hardest financial time was when I got evicted. Truthfully, I think that was my top most unfortunate financial situation I've ever been in. The second was when I lost my property, which I was homeless on because it was off grid. That was one of my hardest times in my financial world. Worst purchase you made and why you think you made it. Ooh, that would be my property.
I got a Subaru.
Jordan got a Subaru once.
Hated that thing.
He hated it. It was rusted out, and he was kind of forced to buy it. Dave Ramsey says the average car payment is $1,000 a month, but so $700 wasn't that bad. Yeah, but I still don't need one.
It was. And that now if we go to get another one, it'll be 1,000 or more.
So you guys are gonna laugh at this. When I was getting the Kia serviced, I was in the Kia sales floor just sitting and waiting, and I walked by this same exact Kia I have or had. Can't say I have because it's gone now. I just signed the paperwork. Gosh, I'm still makes me a little pissed off. But anyway, so I asked the sales guy, I said, how much is the average car payment on this one that's a 2024? And he's like, $1,200. He's like, you want to trade your car in for it? I'm like, no, you keep it. I don't want it. Don't want it. Okay. On to, I keep questions people ask, by the way, from Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, all the things. What is your least favorite holiday side? I want to know. Hi, Diane. How's it going? Ooh, hey.
We will stop whatever we're doing just so we could say hi to you because you are way too nice. So
he's all the way bent in this chair, by the way.
hi.
And Violet has come to say hello as well. But anyway, this is kind of a weird camera angle. There we go. So my least favorite holiday side, and I want to know what your guys' is. Let me know in the comments. Violet, would you go lay down, tippy toes? My least favorite side is probably the cranberry sauce. I like pretty much everything else. Violet, go lay down. You're driving us nutso now. Oh.
But
She knocked the camera. She knocked it. Go lay down with your stinking tail, girl.
what?
She knocked the camera, so now I don't
Chaos. Let's go.
Hold on. Can you guys still see me? That's the question. Hold on. Hold on. There we go. Ha, I'm back. Okay. Sorry, the dog knocked the camera. Oh, Miss Violet. So what is your least favorite holiday side? Jordan just took the dogs out potty, so we'll ask him when he gets back. Let me know what your least favorite is. Diane says stuffing. I am on the fence with stuffing. It depends on what kind of stuffing it is and what you put in it. If it's kind of got weird stuff in it and it's got too much going on, but nope. I saw somebody put walnuts in their dressing, as they called it, because it was Southern. My least favorite My least favorite pie, as I choke to death, is probably going to be like a cherry or a strawberry rhubarb. I'm not a big strawberry pie kind of person. All right. What motivates you the most? I think the thing that keeps me going the most is going to be, wait a minute. We have a barbecue for Christmas and swimming pool, and I don't like pudding or fruit pies. Good to know. I agree with the strawberry, yep. So what was my question? I'm so ADHD I can't remember what the question is. What motivates me the most? I think truthfully,
Stuffing. Stuffing's the answer. It's
Jordan hates stuffing. He doesn't even want it as a topping on something. He doesn't like it at all.
Soggy bread's always bad.
So what motivates me, because I keep saying it over and over again. Go over there, Jordan. Go over there. What motivates me the most, I think, is knowing that there is a possibility that life could be better on the other side. If that makes sense. Not only that, but I always feel like I'm proving myself to myself. And if I kind of make it a game in life where I'm like, hey, Amanda, you can't do that. Yeah, then I'm going to tell myself, well, we can. Like the buying the house thing. That was one of those, pull all the money, stay motivated, stay on task, do what you got to do, keep going. Every day that I get in the car and I work is motivating to me because I'm constantly going, one more delivery, one more person we can pick up. We still have a little bit of daylight left. One more Spark order. One more. Jordan hates hearing that.
Oh, yeah. Diane will understand.
I don't know what's going on because I'm not reading the comments, but okay.
She said, yes, Jordan, my bestie, high five, so.
High five. Anyway, okay. What is your favorite holiday side? What's
Pie.
yours? Jordan loves pie. He loves the homemade pie.
I love.
He literally told me, he's like, I've never had such a good pumpkin pie ever. He ate probably 1.5 pies by himself. And then...
And the only reason why I didn't finish the second one,
His little piggy got to it.
Yup.
He loves pie. I'm not gonna lie.
I don't like sharing anymore because of it.
I'm all about the turkey. I'm not gonna lie. I like the turkey.
Diane, you and I are kindred spirits. I don't have birthday cakes. I have birthday pies. So
He doesn't
yeah.
like cake.
I don't. Yeah.
Except for we have to make cake for little piggy because we're celebrating his birthday the next time.
Diane, did we
that,
just
we
become
have a
best
weekend.
friends?
Yep. Like that. What is that?
Stepbrothers.
Stepbrothers. There we go. Okay. Jordan, what motivates you the most?
Spite.
He's spite living.
Always.
Always spite living. Who is?
I agree.
What does she say?
She says, I don't like pork or turkey roast. Beef or lamb all the way.
I like white meat. I'm weird.
I like chicken. I don't care much for turkey
We
because
eat so much chicken, it's ridiculous.
Turkey is, unless you're getting
We
like
eat ground
specific-
turkey. Don't listen to him. You've seen it in the
No.
halls.
Listen. Let me speak. Unless it's cut or processed in a certain way, turkey becomes really dry really fast because it's a very it's a really lean meat, and so that's why I don't care much for it.
I just like the turkey. Okay, don't judge me.
I love chicken.
I'm not a big ham fan, unless it's a ham sandwich, then I will eat it. But like I'm not like with all the. I don't know. Okay. Who is better at self-care?
Me.
Jordan, he's better at self-care. Somebody wanted to know if I would add some things on my wish list for myself, and I'm like, for me? I was like, I don't go shopping. I have no idea. Like, I literally have to tell you guys this because it's really super important. This is one of the biggest things you can know about me. When I go into a store to shop for like a customer, or if I'm going grocery shopping, I am a one-track minded person. I never look at stuff for myself ever. Like, ever. Like, I never go, oh my gosh, I wish I could have had that, because in my mind, and this is for people who are on a very low income, and I know this is not an ideal way to live, but I was telling Jordan this the other day. I just don't look. It's easier if I don't look. Easier. I know that sounds terrible, but I don't look. I don't like to shop.
I have to pretty much drag her places to do anything for herself.
In this, I'm the same, Amanda. True. Just, hey, stop. Don't take away my camera.
Self-care doesn't have to be expensive. You just have to do it because you were worth it. All right? Look into my eyes. I mean business.
Look into his eyes.
My eyes.
Okay, so, Jordan's better at self-care. Who has more friends? Jordan does.
Me. I get along with everybody.
He has more in-person friends, however...
Oh yeah, no, it's technically you. You have a lot more online friends.
I have a lot more online friends. We're all besties here. Netflix is my self-care. Right on. What is something you do for self-care? Let me know in the comments. Something you like but your partner doesn't. Ooh, this one's a juicy one. And this is this is going to be appropriate because we don't do inappropriate on this channel. Let's see. Jordan, I'm going to ask you first. What is something that you like to do that I don't? Well, I know one that's obvious. It's very obvious.
I would say gaming, but you game, so you just don't game to the extent that I do, but that doesn't necessarily mean you dislike it. I don't know.
Jordan does like to shop and I don't.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. He likes to anxiety shop, but he doesn't.
Yes,
He hasn't done it in a long
I'm
long
an
time.
anxious spender.
I like how you just put your whole head in there.
My big nose. Denise says Creed. Yeah.
Denise, you keep your Creed over there, girl. You keep that Creed over there. Hey Janelle, how's it going?
Now.
We're going through juicy questions. So we were just talking about something your partner likes but you don't. Jordan likes to shop and I don't. Like literally, if I could send him with a list to the store,
she has to map out the prices.
I have to map out all the prices, okay?
Because
like
if
I'm
I
a
have-
no.
If I have any extra, if she sends me for a loaf of bread and she gives me a 10, I'm coming back with candy as well.
That's a no-go. You can't do that when I ask you to go get a loaf of bread or some milk. And then he comes back and he's got like this whole bag. And I'm like, what did you get?
Oops.
Dang, you just knocked half of
These.
He just knocked half of his stuff off of the little shelf he has. Trying to grab some Skittles. Yeah, so he does... If I could send him competently to shop... Jordan!
No.
Don't come back with 50 items.
It's
Hello,
only 2
Clark is like... Clark likes to grocery shop too. He's actually at the store right now. Did Clark bring like 50 things of candy back? He likes to socialize. I don't. Oh. See, Jordan says he's not a social butterfly, but he really is. He's a
I
liar.
am just one
Liar,
with
liar, pants on fire.
I am just one with a low battery.
You need to try Tam Tams. They're amazing.
Tim Tams.
Tim Tams. I know what they are. They are amazing.
Wildberry Skittles are the best. Right? I am understood.
I'm not a Skittles fan. I like caramel. I love caramel.
Me too.
Ooh, here's another one. Who cooks?
I have caramel in
Hey,
here.
that was my face. He's like.
I call those my grandma candies because my grandma used to get those, and so those are.
Who's the better cook and why? Oh, who's the better cook, Jordan?
He always brings back 10 extras. Yeah, see, he gets.
Yeah, see, like.
Gets...
Trusted. Can't be trusted. Who is the better cook and why? Jordan, I'm talking to you.
Good question.
I don't know. We should ask little Piggy that.
I guess it kind of depends because you're better.
I cook everything.
You're a better general cook, and I am like there's.
He's trying not to get in the doghouse. Is what he's trying not to do.
Not necessarily, because there are things that I'm better at.
I can make anything, okay? I've worked in food for 20 years, so I can make anything. I can make you a Big Mac right now, okay? Janelle says he always brings back 10 things. He also brings back things that no one else will eat. Oh, so he gets to eat it all.
Yes.
No words, no words. I'm not pointing.
Where are we from on this lovely planet?
Oregon.
America.
We're from Oregon and we say it like Oregonians.
Oregon.
Oregon. Somebody's like, I like that Amanda's budgets because she's from Oregon. I'm from Oregon. Oregon.
Percy pigs in England, and they are amazing. I should send you some. I'm willing to try it.
Send us some. We'll try it. Hey, you know what? If you live in another country and you go find my P.O. box in my community tab, we will do a whole video on trying whatever you send us. My son cooks better than my hubby. My son came over tonight and grilled backstrap from a deer. Nice. Nice. Let's see. From Denmark. Welcome from Denmark.
The Mark of Den.
I'll send you Vegemite. Okay, I have never tried Vegemite before, but I'm scared to. Tell me, what do you eat with it? Because I'll play it like friggin' peanut butter and just stick a spoon in there. Anyway, back to the questions. You know what I forgot is that my computer is like a touch screen. So sometimes when I touch it, it freaks out. I'm like, did I mess up the screen? No, it's touch screen. Okay. Let's see. Ooh, here's a good one. 3 words describe your partner. Jordan, do you want to describe me first, or you want me to...
Restless, relentless, and sometimes exhausting.
Oh. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Thank you, thank you. I can't like it. I don't know why. Let's see. Ooh. One for Jordan. Ooh. Laid back, kind, and funny. Those are his 3 traits.
Oh, you were nice to me. Now I feel like an ass. All right, past the joke. But she is incredibly determined, endlessly loving, and wonderfully
joyful to be around. So
Even when I'm crazy pants.
well,
Right?
we're both crazy pants. That's why we're on here. You have to be some
I'm
kind of
extra
crazy.
crazy pants sometimes. Okay. What is the pettiest reason you've ever broken up with somebody? Ooh. This one's juicy. Pettiest.
Honestly, I don't remember.
I know. Pettiest reason I ever broke up with somebody.
So the thing is with past relationships, I just kind of
Forgot about them.
yeah. 'Cause it
I
doesn't
can only
matter.
go back to like so far. But the pettiest reason I ever broke up with somebody was because I personally didn't like their family. And his sister was not nice to me, and I was in high school, so I like wasn't thinking with a full deck of cards back then, as you probably know, being a previous high schooler, right? Okay.
High schooler.
Have you ever cheated on someone or have been cheated on?
Have not.
I've never-
Have been.
Have not, have been. So both have not, have been. What is the most played song on your Spotify? Jordan, this one was directed for you.
I have a thing.
He has a list of our top songs.
I do. I'm so excited to share.
He'll get that going. First, Celebrity Crush. Jonathan Taylor Thomas. That should tell you how old I am, right? Oh, Jonathan Taylor Thomas. How old is he now? God, he must be like almost like 49, 48? I don't know. Crazy, huh?
Drew Barrymore.
His is Drew Barrymore. Okay, well, he's still looking for
I'm getting it.
most played song on Spotify you both like. Okay, that's still on the list. Worst gift you ever received, and he didn't want me to ask the second half, which is who was it from, because I feel like that doesn't really matter. He doesn't either. Let's see. Worst gift I ever received probably was, I'm going to say this in a very nice, loving way. My grandmother, her sister is an amazing artist. This woman is in her 90s. And she can do anything. She can crochet, knit, she can do all sorts of things. But one time she made me a sweater and it was itchy. That was probably one of my worst gifts. Another one I think is when, gosh, how old was I? I was probably like 19 or 20. And the worst gift I got was literally somebody sent me a really ugly dress. And they wanted me to wear it to a Christmas party.
For me, I didn't.
Worst gift ever.
I'm a really easy person to get things for, so I don't have any complaints for anything I've gotten.
But I was young back then, you guys. Most of the time, I don't really get gifts. Oh, Jordan has the top.
I have the list.
He has the top 5 songs on Spotify. You ready for it?
First one, Witching Hour from Scarlett O'Hara.
That's all me.
Well, both of us, but mostly her.
That one's a good one.
Second one is Talk to a Friend by Rain City Drive. Amazing song.
My
Amazing
youngest kid loves that song because he can belt it out to that song.
Medicate Me by Rain City Drive and Dayseeker. Also an amazing song.
Dayseeker is a good metal band.
A Bullet with My Name on It by Bring Me the Horizon. Love that song.
Bring Me the Horizon.
Hardcore
amazing.
elder emo vibe going on.
Bring Me the Horizon, you guys, has a song called N.A. Look it up right now. N.A. by Bring Me the Horizon.
When we're having a bad day, that's our song. And then Epitaph by Make Them Suffer, which also great. Epitaph is the heaviest song on there, as I will say. But yeah,
Hey Kayla, how's it going?
we were the top 0.5% of fans and spent 4,126 minutes with Bring Me the Horizon. Played a total of 1,946 songs this year, and where is top artists were Bring Me the Horizon, I Prevail, Rain City Drive, Sienna Skies, and Motionless in White. Sienna Skies is also a phenomenal band. That's they're more rock or alt rock, I guess. So, but they're great.
I'm telling you, I Prevail. 10 out of 10 concert. We went to the concert.
Yeah, they were
good.
killer.
Okay, next question. What was your first impression of me?
That she was small and cute.
You want to stand up one more time since we have other people in here? You guys want to see our height difference? It's crazy pants. You have to lift the camera as you stand up. You ready? 1, 2, 3. Okay, I'm already standing. All right.
There we go. Hi.
I'm all the way down here. All right, so first impression of Jordan was that he was tall with long hair. I was like,
I had a mask on, so I was shielding.
Nice. I'm like, long hair, and as long as he's not ugly. I know that's petty to say, but I was like, he's kind of cute, and he was very sweet. Would you ever get couple tattoos? We've thought about it.
Honestly, if it was general enough, because I'm not I'm not sure. I don't care much for matching tattoos, but like a topic. So, for instance, as a random subject, if we were both to get it, because we both like the Gilmore Girls, and so if we were both to get a Gilmore shirt, like a tattoo, like I would get a Luke's and she would get a Lorelai or something like that, where it's topical and they technically match, but they're
not
not the same tattoo.
We've also considered changing our last names because we don't have the same legal last name,
Nope.
even though we're married. Because I did not want to have 2 last names. No.
I will take 3. I'm a collector of names.
So we've thought about changing our last name. Okay. Let's see.
Jordan.
Do you believe in luck?
No.
Do you believe in luck?
No.
I got crappy luck, if that's the case. What is your love language?
Gift giving, because I gotta buy things.
My love language is cooking. I love to cook.
Janelle saw Bring Me the Horizon concert. I hear they're pretty good.
Were they bomb?
I heard they're pretty
10
bomb.
out of 10? I would enjoy that.
Yeah.
Who is the risk taker in the relationship? He is. He's the risk taker, not me.
Billy Blue says she got going back to the worst present. She got a toilet cleaner and it was wrapped in Christmas paper. My partner at the time said I got it because they thought it liked cleaning. Thought I liked cleaning because I cleaned the toilet every day. That's really bad.
Jamie's Realistic Life just showed up. Hey Jamie, how's it going?
Hello, Jamie.
We're going through questions, juicy questions.
I told them about how we're gonna have Danny DeVito cutouts, which I'm not letting you get away from. We're gonna.
Did you pick up your Jordans yet?
Oh yeah, the Jordans. all the little baby Jordans.
One food you can eat every single day and you wouldn't get sick of it.
One thing I could eat.
Does it have to be food? Because we know I drink this every day. This coffee. I think for me it would.
Most of my diet is like liquids
chicken and
anyway.
rice.
Yeah, chicken.
Chicken and rice.
And Jamie hasn't gotten the baby Jordans yet.
So I gotta tell you the funniest thing he ever told me.
You gotta get.
When I first went to his house, his family's house, I asked him what his favorite food was because we were getting together for Thanksgiving, and he nervously said chicken.
I wouldn't say nervously. It was just.
You did. You were nervous.
I mean, I don't know why I'd be nervous about like.
But he was like all grins.
Chicken is my favorite food, like in almost all its forms. So like that was the most genuine and like true answer I could give her.
Ooh, what are some goals for 2025 that we haven't shared?
Huh?
What are some goals for next year that we haven't shared?
We're aiming to take over the world.
We haven't shared any yet, and we're gonna hold off. All right. If you could give any advice, if you could give anyone advice, what would it be?
Be kind to yourself because no one else. What's the word? Like, you can't guarantee kindness from others, so the only place you can guarantee it is from yourself.
So, one thing of advice I can give you is this. Don't give anybody your last $20, ever. Ever. Doesn't matter if it goes to a bill. They can wait. $20 can be held off. Okay, on to questions that other people have asked. What things do you enjoy watching on YouTube? Personally, I like watching, I like Fearfully Created. Even though I'm not the most religious human being out there, I do like them as a family.
I just feel like their positivity, like, makes that
and they do
channel better.
mobile home makeovers.
Yeah.
I like that. I do watch, from time to time, I do watch old videos from Starry Hilder. I also really like Glenda Soley. I love Glenda Soley. If you haven't checked out Glenda Soley, she does real life on a low income. I could watch her series 1,000,000 times. And she just gives it to us real every single time. And she is amazing. I watch every one of her videos. Every single one.
And I just watch Philip DeFranco.
Yeah. He also listens to Reddit stuff.
Yeah, mainly just to
It's
kill
annoying.
silence.
It's
It's really just like I
can't do
I
it.
know it's likely not real. It's just listening to someone talk about something, and just while I'm doing stuff, just because I get bored, and when I get bored, I get tired, and when I get tired, I go to sleep, and I cannot sleep all day.
What is the one YouTuber you watch the most?
Philip DeFranco.
Okay. Gosh, that's a hard one for me. Who do you think I watch the most?
I don't know.
It's hard to say.
Yeah, you jump around a lot.
I jump around a lot. What is a personal goal for you in 2025? Jordan?
I don't know.
We're kind of in the midst of a crisis, so...
Survive.
Survival! Where was my other questions? What is one platform you don't want me to be on? For me, I think it's TikTok.
Yeah, TikTok.
I'm not a TikToker. I'm not tickety talking. I don't know.
Mainly just because I feel like TikTok's exhausting.
Yeah. Jordan, how do you feel about me being on YouTube?
It's fine.
You're fine with it?
You're an adult woman. You can do whatever you want.
What did he told me the other day? I'm a young, well-enabled adult woman. I'm like, honey, I'm older than you.
Doesn't mean anything. You're not old.
Do we have any questions? Does anybody have any questions for me? Or Jordan? One of us. We've done a lot of talking in this live. My eye is itchy. It's because of you, Sophie. Also, I wanted to let you guys know, a lot of people have been asking me, what has been going on with GoFundMe. I haven't touched any money from it. I haven't touched any money from the Cash App stuff as well, except for I think $20 in gas. That was it. And that was to the rental car. I am trying my best to hopefully get the insurance money figured out. It's not going to be a lot. So between GoFundMe, Cash App, and the insurance money, I'm hoping that we at least get one vehicle. My hope is that as two driving people will get two cars, because I think that is really, really super duper important. So there's that. Let's see. By the way, we are 8 subscribers away from being at 5K subbies. If you are looking to grow your channel and you are on YouTube and this is your platform, you need to be doing lives. You need to be using lives as a way for people to figure out who you are, okay? It's really, really super important. I do have a second channel. Did you link that, Jordan?
Oh, no, I didn't.
Let me get that linked here before we jump off. I think this is the longest live I've ever done, ever. View my channel. All right. Happy hauling.
Oh, another YouTuber I watch a lot is B. Dylan Hollis.
B. Dylan Hollis? Is that the cooking guy?
Yeah, the one that does the
the
cooking from the yesteryears.
Yes.
He's great. Love him.
So I'm going to link this second channel on here. Ooh, we can hear me. Let's see. Alright, so this is my second channel if you guys want to go check that out. Happy hauling. So it's the little green thing that is at the bottom. Alrighty. So, do you guys have any questions for me before I get off of this here live? Because I am going to probably go eat something. Since Jordan forgot to make my quesadilla.
No, we just don't have any more flour quesadillas.
Oh, I guess we don't have any more flour tortillas. That's why. However, if you are looking for any of my links, I have a GoFundMe, I have a Cash App, and I have an Amazon wish list. Please go check those out. They're in my community tab.
Any help is much appreciated,
any help.
But if you can't, then we understand.
Yeah, if you can help, it's okay. We are still keeping our eyes out for prize-winning cars. So do what you can with what you got because it's all you have to work with, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.